The rand gained back some of its losses in early trade Monday, bouncing back from its sudden weakness on Friday as it became clear that the ANC would be forced to form a coalition government. The JSE, too, is regaining some composure after losing almost 2% Friday. The big concern for investors is, who will the ANC join hands with in a coalition government?
If it was, let's say, an ANC-DA or an ANC-DA-IFP coalition, I think the markets would take that positively, because there has been this anxiety around the election, because the prognosis was for 42% ANC support. So I think a centrist, market-friendly, let's call it that, coalition would be well received by the markets, and that sort of shadow that was hanging over the markets, I think, would be lifted, and then longer term it may be very, very enabling.
The new MK party, led by former President Jacob Zuma, received 14.5% of the vote, making it a possible candidate for a coalition. But analysts say the MK's policies are radical, much like those of the EFF, which received just over 9% of the vote. Both parties want to do away with the constitution and are vying for the nationalization of the Reserve Bank.
I think if it was an ANC-MK or an ANC-EFF coalition, it would not be well received because of the position of the EFF, for example, on the nationalization of mines.
The market viewing it as being negative because of things like corruption, things like, Jacob Zuma was, convicted of corruption, things like, for instance, expropriation. I think it would be positive for foreign investors as well. I think that foreigners were pretty happy with the ANC staying in power, at least more satisfied with staying in power than not. The view had been, should they basically lose power, the EFF would be a partnership to go for, and that would mean quite negative.
The next few days will be crucial to the future of South Africa. Coalition talks are underway amongst the various parties. In the meantime, the markets have stabilized and the rand has firmed up off its lows as investors trade cautiously ahead of an announcement. Sumitra Naidu, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.